So yesterday I was looking through one of my old journals. It's from 2021, so last year, and there was a project next that I was going through. It's kind of a self-improvement kind of a thing. And there was this note that I took that just jumped off of the page at me. It's actually got a little asterisk next to it for podcast. It was a podcast idea and never actually did it. And I'm going to do it today. So it's the moment you think the grass is greener is the beginning of a cancer in your life and relationship. Ooh, let's talk about that. Welcome to my journey of self-discovery, life balance, career success, and business creation. This podcast works to answer the question of how successful professionals like us stop drifting and get focused on keeping our careers and businesses growing rapidly while having a full, balanced, and vibrant life that we absolutely love. What we call the Third Power Life. And this is the Third Power Life Podcast. As of the recording of this podcast, I've been married for 17 years and it's wonderful. I love my wife to death. Just everything, like, I guess not everything is perfect, but it's pretty damn close, right? We're all humans, and I know, of course, I don't have any issues at all, right? Absolutely perfect. But sorry, just kidding. Um, but it's interesting to me that this quote really jumps out at me is the moment you think the grass is greener is the beginning of a cancer in your life and your relationship. And as I recall, this was, obviously talking about relationships and how important it is to have somebody behind you that will support you in your business and all of that. And that, I mean, it's absolutely true. You cannot be looking for the next person while you're with the person you're with, right? And as soon as you start thinking that, oh, it would be so much better with whoever, right? You got problems because it's a cancer. Like I said, it's that kind of thing that will burrow its way in and become an issue, right? And you're always wondering, could I do better? Is there that doubt, right? That I talked about yesterday, killing dreams. Well, this is a different and more insidious kind of doubt. And so we know that that's pretty straightforward. What I also want to point out is beyond just relationships, but in your life, in your business, in your job, with yourself, don't think that just the grass is greener on the other side of the all I need to do is move to a new city, or all I need to do is change the company that I'm in, or all I need to do is change the person I'm with. They're all it's a slippery slope and can cause issues, right? So understand, I can't remember who it was that told me this. I always loved it. Is the grass is greener on the other side of the fence because there's more bullshit over there. Um, the reality of it is the grass is greener where you water it. And the challenge that I see in relationships, in jobs, in everything else, is that we tend to not want to do the work on our side. We don't want to spend the time fertilizing and watering our grass. We want to look longingly at where the grass looks to be greener. The reality is it's not. It's not any different than the grass that you have. You just need to take better care of your grass, right? Now, there are times, don't get me wrong, there are times when you're in a relationship that's or bad, or a job that's just terrible, right? That does exist, right? But the reality of it is that most of the time we just need to put the work in on our side of the fence. So understand that fantasy and that basically looking for someone else or something else to solve your problem, it is a cancer that will ruin your life, relationships, and whatever it touches. So be grateful for what you have. Take true time to be thankful for what you have and have gratitude for what you have, because you have a wonderful thing, right? And realistically look at what your situation is, right? And if it does turn out that, what, there are some things wrong and there needs to be a change, that's fine, but make sure you're doing it consciously and that you've looked at all of the options, not just, it looks so much better over there, right? That's not okay. So consciously look and work on your side of the fence. Take your personal responsibility. It's up to you to make your life, make your grass green. It's that simple. So the grass greener on the other side of the fence. Grass is greener where you take care of it. And that, my friends, is how you live your life to the third power. Until tomorrow. I'm glad you enjoyed this podcast. Please let us know what impacted you in today's episode. You can join our Discord or Facebook community to connect with like-minded people that want a real third power life. You can go to thirdpowerlife.com or look in the show notes for links. And remember, hit that like, subscribe, and rate button for the Third Power Life podcast. Until next time.